enthusiastic energy. And so when we're passionate and we're full of energy, it creates that environment that inspires kids, because the kids, they see that too. Right. They're perceptive, and they can see, that we are full of energy. We have the kids group that my daughter works with for singing, and I tell them all the time, and most of them remember now, but I'm like, what's the one word that I always ask? And like, energy. And so I think that we as staff, especially, all of us old people, we can, on Sunday morning, after, everything went perfectly, we can get here for practice and just be like,
right.
And
that's why we really need a sponsor. Red Bull, if you're out there.
Yeah. Yes. Red Bull Sunday mornings.
Starbucks, somebody, if you guys are picking up on this.
We'll start taking some backstage videos and posting them. But, okay, so here's another a quote that's, I don't know, I'm sure somebody else said it, but I'm going to just claim it's by me. So by Gabe Baker, motivation is a byproduct of doing. So I talk about this all the time. Motivation is a byproduct of doing. A lot of times we want to sit around and wait to be motivated and then do. But really, the motivation comes from doing something. Like, have you ever started cleaning something and then you want to clean the whole house?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whatever. And so
absolutely,
motivation is a byproduct of doing. Well, I think that it's almost like a fake it till you make it, but if you act like you're full of energy, if you get up, Tony Robbins talks about that, like change your physical, space. But if you act like you're full of energy and you act like you're passionate, and I'm not talking about being insincere, but if you just like kind of make yourself like, okay, here we go, then the byproduct sometimes, not always, but most of the time, I think the byproduct is you will feel that.
Right.
And it's contagious.
Yes, there's more positive than there is negative in terms of, doing that, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone might not respond, or we might not get the response we want, but more chances are you are going to get, if you're excited, you have the energy, you're showing that to the audience, the kids, you're going to generally get a response. You're going to get engagement.
Exactly.
You're going to get, attention.
I remember one time, this has been years ago, he probably wouldn't even remember this, but Pastor and I, we used to play racquetball a lot. We haven't played in a while, but and he's really good. But I remember him telling me one time, it was like this little subliminal trick, is when the person is serving, getting ready to serve, you can, especially if you've been playing for a little bit, in the back, you can be like, just like, just kind of lackadaisical, hold your racket down and stuff. And it can often lower the energy of the person serving, and they don't serve as proper as they could. They're just like, half-hearted, A
little. Yes.
It's like a subliminal
That's
trick.
Good. Yep.
So it works both ways. But I think that we can, David said, encourage yourself in the Lord. I think that we can encourage ourselves, like in practice, we can encourage ourselves and instead of like getting up and holding our coffee in one hand and like, okay, let's traipse over here to the other room and we'll do a walkthrough. It's like, okay, let's go. Let's do this, And that's even harder in practice than when you're live. Because practice is such a sterile environment.
Yep. It's like, who are we doing this for?
Yeah.
There's no one even in here. Why are we doing?